Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun Gill again, back with another fitness videos. So of late I was getting a lot of queries from working professionals, men, women, both, asking me that Tarun, you're only focusing on the teenagers, you're only focusing on the younger lot of between 20 to 25-year-old kids. We understand they need help, they need hand-holding, but what about us working professionals, especially working professionals, who've been recently married or have been married for years, and we also need some fitness tips and we also need some fitness guidance. I was like, yeah, we all do. So this video is about couples gaining weight. I'm saying weight, I mean sheer load of weight after marriage. So a lot of questions that I've been getting from working professionals that, Tarun, I've been married for only 3-4 months, but what I'm seeing is that I've put on a lot of weight, both men and women. आदमी तो कहते हैं, men tells me, Tarun, पता नहीं क्या शादी के बाद पता नहीं मुझे क्या हुआ है, I eat the same stuff, I do the same things, but सर मोटापा बहुत आ गया. Same women also saying the same thing to me that, I'm doing exactly what I was doing before marriage, but I've put on a lot of weight. Can you help us? So, I'm going to be sharing something with you folks which could be of help to you. So first of all, let me just set the right stage or perspective. This video is going to be very, very crude. I'm going to get very, very rough with you folks with the intent of getting the message across. So please don't be offended. If you do get offended, not that I care, but I don't give a fuck, but I'm just going to blurt out the truth of what I have seen with many clients, working professional couples that I've worked with. So it's a little story time for me, which I'm going to share with you. And this could be your story too. Just let me know if it is. So there was this girl, actually there was a couple, so who reached out to me, back about a couple of years back, asking me that Tarun, we have a wedding planned in next 3 to 4 months. Can you help us get in shape? I said, it was just the girl first, the guy came in later. So she said to me that, I want to look the best on my wedding friggin' day. I said, okay. She said, can you help me with that? I said, sure, I can help you. The guy, obviously, guy being a guy, he says, sure, even I want to look fit, but maybe I have no time, I have to take care of all that shit. I said, you have to take out time for this. He said, yeah, I will do that and stuff like that. Cool. So we agreed. But my immediate question to them was that, first you need to answer this question to yourself, or for yourself rather, that you may be setting the wrong expectations. So they thought that I'm playing like a life counselor for them, which I was not. My question was around their fitness, that, mostly what I've seen is couples before marriage, they are, especially men and women both, they try extremely hard to get back in shape, or to get in shape rather, because India में एक बड़ा weird सा concept है, अरे भाई अब तो लड़की की शादी होनी है, लड़के की शादी होनी है, पतला होना ज़रूरी है, and Indian society is very fucking superficial. They only care about lean people. You could be lean, but if you have no brains or probably a superficial person, it doesn't matter. But hey, you're lean. Fuck that. I hate that about these people. And I hate the fact that men, women, they reject people basis their size. It's stupid, but hey, that's sad. But that's a different video altogether. Anyways, coming back to that lady. So she said, can you help me get in shape? I said, but don't you think you may be setting the wrong expectations? She said, what? He said, I know we will lose weight. Both of you will lose weight. You will look the best on your wedding day. But what about after wedding day? After about 3-4 months, you will, regain all the weight back. And not just regain the weight, more weight what you currently right now. She's like, नहीं Tarun, वो तो मैं होने ही नहीं दूंगी या होने ही नहीं दूंगा, because I know my body. एक बारी मैं पतली हो गई या हो गया तो मैं तो बस I'll follow that lifestyle. I knew it. They're just fucking bullshitting me. But I went along with it. I said, okay, I just take your word with it. And on their wedding day, they looked so beautiful. They both, they were looking fabulous, and everybody was complimenting them, and they made a perfect couple. Everybody was like, they're super fit and stuff like that. It's good for your family wedding album. And guess what? वही हुआ जिसका डर था. So 4-5 months later, I saw this couple coming. She called me. She said, Tarun, I want to meet up with you. I said, hey, all good. I thought maybe she's going to share some good news with me, because that's what happens in India after 4 to 5 months. There's this parental pressure ki bete, ab bacha kar lo, all that shit chat. Guys, when I say this, I mean, and sorry if I'm being very subjective here. I respect women a lot. And this video is not about disrespecting anyone, it's just perspective, so don't judge me on this. So she called me, she's like, Tarun, I want to meet up with you. I said, okay, cool, so long, if I hope, they must be coming to you with good news and stuff like that. And guys, when I saw both these couples, when I saw both of them together, I couldn't fucking recognize them. Who are they? They had put on so much of weight. If I were to look back, must put on at least 25-30 kgs put together. Like there were 2 of them out there, man. So fucking fat. Worried, obviously. And she tells me that, please help us. I said, help you? Didn't I tell you this earlier, before marriage, that you're going to get your weight back? So before marriage, she was about 69. And when she got in shape, she was, I think, about 62, 61. Losing weight, the healthy weight. This is exactly what we did when I managed to work with her. Now she came back, guess what, how much weight she had? 84, 83. It's like, fuck, terrible it was. And and weight is something, if you're used to seeing someone slim and suddenly when you put on weight, it's something, it's really distracting. You really can't ignore but to see that fat. So I told her, I said, that's the wrong expectation I was setting, because your husband must be thinking, "Arey yaar, ye meri kisse shaadi ho gayi hai? Ye to shaadi se pehle bahut patli thi." And the girl also thinking about the guy, "Hey yaar, who the fuck is he, man? He used to be so fit." So that's setting wrong expectations. So she said, "Can you help me?" I said, "I'm not going to help you with this shit. You exactly know the reasons here, and you know what are the reasons here? You got married, and what happens after marriage? In every culture, pretty much it's pretty common in Indian culture, is after marriage, you're heading off to a honeymoon, and वो honeymoon भी कितने का 3-4 हफ्ते का, and an extended honeymoon to Mauritius, where you do everything, right from shitload of sex, and sex is also one of the reasons that couple may put on weight, because you're not used to having so much of sex, plus endless binging ceremonies. What do you have to do? No exercise, just fucking eating all kinds of junk. And it's more like our self-rationalization of telling us that, hey, you worked hard for it, you only get married once. You know what, let's enjoy life, you only get it once. We're going to eat whatever we want to eat. And you do that for 3-4 weeks, and you come back and you still have that hangover. You're like thinking, okay, it's still sinking in, you're talking to each other, yaar, kitna acha time tha wo 3 hafte 4 hafte kaise beet gaye pata hi nahi laga. You go back, you join your office back again. When people start congratulating you, then you have to attend your dinners and lunches with your relatives. वो साल और आपको खिलाएंगे, and you whatever progress that you thought you're going to make, goes down the drain. So this becomes the story of every couple. I'm sure this could be your story too. Now the difference between this couple and you could be that these guys realized it in 4 to 5 months and they came to me. You could be married for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You could have had the same issue. Probably, you would have given birth to a baby as well. After pregnancy, women have this tendency to put on a lot of weight, and they continue to struggle to get back into their pre-pregnancy fitness level, which obviously it becomes challenging. And you also obviously constantly thinking, what do I do? So it becomes more of a struggle, and then life goes on. So this video is not about me giving you any fitness tips and this is what you should do, that is what fitness, this is what you should do, because there are many fucking YouTube channels out there tell you the same crap. But I know you're not going to follow any of that, so what's the point me telling you? But this series, I will be sharing my real life experiences and examples with you dealing with these couples. These couples, how they're managing to stay fit and what they are doing, what lifestyle that they're following now, especially these couples who've gained weight after their marriage, what exactly they have done to combat their weight gain, which you can actually also learn. So it's going to be a very, very interesting journey for all of us to follow. I'm going to be sharing that in this video series for all the working professional couples. Very, very interesting. So in my next video, I'll be talking more about what you can do and what lifestyle and what habits you can follow after marriage to help you stay in good shape so that you don't get the weight back again after marriage. So till then, see you.